Hi, I'm going to cover a quick back routine with you today, and we're going to start with some cat-cow here. This is going to help open up your back and warm up the muscles and just give them a little bit of relief from tension. Arch for cat, and then we're going to lower the belly a little bit and jut out the bum for cow. Just do this a few times, wiggling through it as it feels good. Then we are going to go into thread the needle. Raise our right hand and thread it through like this. Kind of rest on your shoulder. Should feel a nice spinal twist like this. Up again and through. Then we're going to do the other side. Lift the left hand up to the ceiling and thread it through. Up to the ceiling and thread it through. And let's see here, what else? We can go into a few child's pose to cobra. We're gonna lower our belly like this. Maybe rotate your hips back and forth, up and down. Feel that in your back. And roll like a wave back into child's pose. And then wave back into cobra. And back to child's pose. And back to cobra. And we can lower down onto our forearms for Sphinx pose, like this. Excuse me, I can't really see my notes. Sphinx pose, like this. And then we're going to raise up into a plank, forearm plank. And this might not feel like it's directly giving your back relief in the moment, but it's strengthening those core muscles, which help support the back. So we'll just hold like 10 seconds and maybe go forward and backward, rotating forward or backward on your toes. You can lower back to your knees and do another child's pose. And then go up into downward facing dog. And anytime it feels right, you can just kind of rock side to side in any of these poses. Make sure you're doing what feels good. Don't do anything that feels wrong to your body. Okay, from here we are going to go into a lunge like this. And you can feel free to drop your knee like this. Keep it raised up. I'm gonna drop my knee for this one. I prefer that. And we're going to do a twist. So we hook our elbow, our left elbow to our right knee. Twist like this. Hold. If it feels good to do so, you can open up. Reach the right arm to the sky and reach the left arm down. But if it feels better to just stay with your hands in prayer, that's fine too. Face forward again and reach. Well, I like to reach like this with my right knee forward and my left leg bent for a stretch. But most of the time, traditionally, it's done in the reverse. I find this more difficult, and I feel like it is just as effective to do it from this direction because you're stretching along this side of your back and you're stretching your hips. Okay, I go back down, and we are going to, I'm doing just a little calf stretch here. Okay, bring your right knee back down into tabletop, and then left knee forward, left foot forward into that lunge. You can go again up with the knee or down with the knee and twist like this. You can open. If this feels awkward, you can keep it closed in prayer. And then another, let's see here, it's called low lunge quad stretch. And then we'll do our calf stretch. And then, gotta hold it for a minute. Next, we're gonna do pigeon pose. And this is kind of like, I can't remember what it's called. Never mind. This is gonna stretch your hips. Again, it's a hip opener, and you just bring your right leg, and I can't go, a lot of people will go 90 degrees. I can't go 90 degrees, I go 45 degrees. And you hold your hands up, down below you, and you lift your chest, and you can lower into it just as far as feels good. So I can go as far as this and rest my forehead on my hands. If that doesn't feel good, don't do that. You can stay up here. Hold, and then switch sides. Right leg goes back, left leg goes forward. Again, 90 degrees if it feels okay for your knees, 45 degrees for me. Stay up if it feels good for you, or go as far down as is comfortable. And let's see here, what else? We can do some back work. If we go back like this, we've got this twist. So pull your knee into your chest and then pull it to the side like this. I've got my right shoulder is aiming to touch the ground if I can, with my right arm stretched to the side, and my right knee is going all the way over here, and it's trying to touch the ground as well. If your right shoulder and your right knee cannot both touch the ground at the same time in this position, that is okay. Just go as far as feels comfortable. Sometimes it's easier if you do both knees like this and twist over. I can feel that more in my lower spine. When I do it like this, I can feel it in my hip as well. And sometimes those issues, the lower back and the hip, are kind of connected. So do which one feels the best for you. We're gonna go back up, straighten your right leg, pull in your left knee, and then twist it to the side. Left arm is going outward, reaching, and left knee goes the other direction in a twist. Left knee is aiming for the ground, left shoulder aiming for the ground. And then we can do another calf stretch on our back. Reach our right leg upward and grab it with your hands. And if you're not straight here along your hamstrings and calves, that's okay. Just straighten as much as you can. This will help alleviate that tightness. And you might be able to go straighter the more you practice. I personally have never gone completely straight with ease. There's some things you can do with a strap to help encourage this. I'm not going to use a strap today. Okay, left leg, same thing. Grab the left foot with both hands and straighten the leg as much as possible. And hold the stretch. Okay, I think that might be it for today. That's a little rough, me looking at my notes constantly, but bear with me. All right, stretch your toes pointing and your fingers reaching, and just stretch your full body outward. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes, and then you can go into corpse pose with your palms up and your legs relaxed. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, relax your eyelids. Breathe deeply into your nose and hold the breath. And out. You can rest like this as long as you want. And when you're ready, roll onto your side. Press yourself up and into a seated position. At this point, if you want to, I know we just did corpse pose, but if you want, you can do just some nice, easy side stretches like this, another twist. Really, you can't go wrong with a twist if you're having lower back pain. If you have upper back pain, one that works really well is a double pigeon twist with your arms like this. You can loosen your shoulders and you can rotate your neck to one side. So if here, this is my right arm, it's going underneath my left arm. So then I'm going to turn my head to the right for the best stretch to the neck. And raise your arms as high as possible, like this. And then the other side, left arm goes under, right arm goes over, and you twist them together and raise them up. And then twist you lean your head to the left for the neck. Then another really good upper back opener, chest opener, is if you twist your arms like this, go out like this, and even like lean forward. Oof. Head can meet the mat, bum can stick out a little bit, maybe a little bit of a wet bum wag. Shoulders, and then up, back up, please. We're gonna gather all the good energy in the room. Bring our hands to our hearts. Namaste. Thanks. I know that was a little rough. Gotta keep practicing. Get this be a little bit better and a little smoother over time. Thanks for bearing with me if you made it to the end.